first thing I want to mention is being Veterans Day today. We put up a board for all of our veterans who are still with us and those who are not. Get close to the family and friends here, and it was out on the table. I hope everybody had a chance to review that, and thankful for their service, of course. There are certain milestones that stick out in a man's life, which help to define who he is, where he's been, and what he's made of. For me, the keys to my first automobile represented the freedom I needed to grow and survive. Then came high school graduation, attending community college, and finding that right career. But out of the blue, there was that unbelievable blind date with the lovely Janet Ann Roach that led to Mr. and Mrs. Kleinberg, and then led to a couple of amazing daughters, Melissa and Suzanne, and then again leading right on out now to this very day. I was there and present for Melissa's birth, laughing and joking with friends that was there with my baseball glove to make the catch if the dog happened to miss. An amazing, well-mannered baby girl who was chill from the beginning and cute as bug's ear. Her sweet and loving disposition was immediately apparent, and of course Daddy was wrapped around her littlest finger. I recall like yesterday driving Melissa to kindergarten and hearing butterfly kisses on their car radio for the very first time and sobbing the entire drive. The memory of her sweet and innocent voice is fresh in my mind, being in the backseat saying, "Why are you crying, Daddy?" And I recall fumbling for words to explain how I might feel if I was the daddy in the song and she was the one getting married. That was my very first glimpse into how very hard this day might be for me someday, I told myself. Janet and I have been blessed in having two loving, strong, and intelligent daughters. Melissa showed a love for running and athleticism at an early age. She expanded that through the years, even competing at the collegiate level during her time at Cal State San Marcos. I owe her a debt of gratitude as my running and cycling coach and provided physical therapy guidance over the past 9 years, thanks to that nice little bachelor's degree in kinesiology that she did for herself. Enter Braden. Melissa was just a bit reluctant to introduce Braden to us when they were first dating, as he was a little younger than her. But she really had nothing to worry about. Braden is a stand-up fellow. I see a lot of myself in him when I was a young man. Honest, hardworking, ambitious, wanting to marry a beautiful, like-minded woman, and having the visions of a better life for himself and his future family. Speaking of which, how many Boy Scouts do we have in the room? Wow. Well, this is going to be awfully boring for the two of us. Those who can, recite the Scout law with me. A Scout is trustworthy, loyal, helpful, friendly, courteous, kind, obedient, cheerful, thrifty, brave, clean, and reverent.
Yes, sir.
It occurred to me that Braden would have been an outstanding Boy Scout. I must say, I liked Braden from the very first time we met. He shook my hand solid as he looked into my eyes, passed that test of flying colors. I recall how I felt when I was first coming around to Jan's folks' house, and I was always respectful. Braden was a bit quiet at first, but it didn't take long for him to join in the family banter. We also loved having him and Axel now at our Passover Seder's. Finally, Braden proved himself fully to be a mensch. For those unfamiliar with the term, a mensch is a man's man in Yiddish. We use menschula for the ladies. He schedules a round of golf with me in December 2019. As we pull up to the third tee at St. Mark's Executive Course, he leans in on the cart to ask for my permission to marry Melissa. Permission? You're already in, son. Suffice it to say, Brady is the son and son-in-law I had always hoped for and let it be known from this day forward that I am proud of the choices you and Melissa have made. I'm thankful to have the love of both of you in my life. I would like to close with a bit of Jewish wedding tradition to complete our toast. In a traditional Jewish wedding ceremony, there are 7 blessings said under the puka, the canopy, when making their vows. I would like to summarize one of these blessings in Hebrew and share in English, as I believe this is particularly poignant and applicable and offering to the new Mr. and Mrs. as well as all of those in attendance today. This is blessing number 6. Baruch atah Adonai, Eloheinu melech haolam, asher bara sason v'simcha, chatan v'kala, gela rena ditsa v'chada, ahava, v'chava, v'shalom v'harut. Blessed art thou, O Lord our God, King of the universe, who hath created joy and gladness, bridegroom and bride, mirth and exultation, pleasure and delight, love and brotherhood, peace and friendship. And with that, to Mr. and Mrs. Bride and Melissa Gray, Mazel Tov, L'chaim, Cheer, Pro, Kampai.
Father, ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause for your chance.